So, my friends, here we are again, and you already see it in the video. We are trying to make Sweden work, as we already said in the last part. Sweden got a buff in the latest patch, so let's try to make it work. Going for some top action again, playing with British as my ally, and so
against Germany and Ottomans.
Yeah, and that's what was that? Arctic territories or what?
No, Cascade Range, and I'm
Cascade
like already
Range.
puking because that's the map without a trade post. To be fair, the German and Ottomans are puking as well, I suppose, so it's not that bad. Both of these civilizations are very dependent on their trade posts, so I suppose that it's not that bad. But yeah, so we have to be careful that the Ottoman won't attempt a water boom. I've heard that it's quite popular with Ottomans right now to go for a water boom, since your villages don't cost you anything, and it's you have like this very crazy age-up time, so it's fairly easy actually to go for that sweet water action.
Yeah, I mean we played that, right? We already played that, but on this map the water isn't that big. It's kind of a small area of water, so if he goes on water boom, this will be on time. Also, it takes some time to get off, so with Swedish right now, I think it really makes sense to try to get out a lot of Karelians and cavalry in the early game already. So we could try to push in on him, and just, if he tries to water boom, just idle his settlers and make it not that easy for him to build up a massive water economy.
I mean, massive water economy, like you said, is going to be difficult on this map since the water is so limited. So I don't think that that is too much of a risk. But nonetheless, we should keep an eye out for his deck. The other thing is this is going to be like a very aggressive game, I suppose, because, I mean, Germany and Ottomans, especially in 2v2s, are well known for their rush capability. And I suppose that we're going to see this now as well. Therefore, I think I'm picking my rush deck. That's the deck without any Virginia Company in it. And I try to just send a lot of unit shipments and, well, only do a limited boom without Virginia Company. I think that is the wiser decision on a map without a trade post anyway. So,
yeah, I'm like... it will take a lot of time for you to get Virginia Company, so... I
think against these civilizations it just won't pay off. So yeah, I'm going for like a very aggressive deck, and let's have a look. The Ottoman player most certainly has a
very aggressive deck with him, but also also a lot of cards and resource crates in H2. So he could also try to go on H2 play here. It would work out perfectly.
Both of them have a what I would call a fast fortress deck with them. So I'd suspect that we see some fast fortress play from both of them, actually. So I think we should push in there as early as possible, because in the worst circumstances, we just intercept their early push. And if they're trying to go to H3, then we need to go in there very early anyway. So yeah, let's try to make this work, I suppose. You're with me on the assessment there?
Yeah, I am. I'm just going up as well. I can always, like, yeah, I will try to build a Rex as soon as possible and get some units out.
This is actually not a brilliant map for Sweden. You should place a top probably on that forest and maybe over here as well. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see a lot of opportunities to place torps here, which is annoying. But well, I mean, like I said, both of the enemy civilizations are pretty much crippled by the fact that they didn't get a trade post. So I'm not complaining too much about this map.
Yeah, right.
Again, the question, what units should I aim for? Should I go on longbows to counter like Abu's guns and Janissaries? Although being vulnerable against cavalry then, or what's the plan?
I mean, I will go on Karelians first. So I would say just build one batch of musketeers and maybe switch into longbows.
I can't build a batch of musketeers if I go on longbows because I don't gather any gold then. But I can.
You can also start with longbows, but if there's two Uhlans coming out and they will be faster.
I mean, I can build a batch of pikes. That's no problem, of course.
Yeah, maybe build one batch of pikes and then try to go for longbows, and I'm trying to go on Karelians.
Okay, sounds like a deal. Forward base somewhere over here.
Yeah, I can do.
Okay, great.
Moving up. I'm still sending my 4 top wagons as first shipment.
Yeah, I think you have to. Otherwise you will be just too weak.
Okay, Rex is coming up.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff, man.
Let's hope so. How did those animals get so far in the lower corner here? That's quite off. Anyways, yeah.
We need to make sure that we won't lose a lot of stuff against potential raids. So we need to pressure them quite early, like I said.
Yep, got my first Carolines in queue.
Mm-hmm. Got my first pike batch out any minute now. Any moment, rather. Shouldn't take me a minute.
Hopefully not.
Okay, got my first pike batch out, and I'm building the first longbows now. Yeah, pretty excited. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm super hyped. Haven't been playing Swedish for ages now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm sending 700 wood and then try and go into double Rex, or shall I try to go for a stable? I haven't seen any enemy units actually. It's kind of...
Yeah, like I said, they're going for a very, very brutal fast
Okay, no,
walker,
there's Janissaries up there, so we have to wait until you
actually a lot of Janissaries, yeah.
Until you have your first longbows out at least.
I've got my first longbows out, but it's only a couple of them. Like 5 actually. 1 batch.
Okay, I'm going on my second barracks now. Okay, there's
the
coming in.
𝐊𝐢𝐬𝐧. Okay, he's exclusively going on Cav by the looks of it. Okay, we need some units here.
As I said, putting up my second Rex now.
Be careful, you're killing all of your anti-cavalry offers. What are you doing there, bro?
Trying to retreat.
I do the shooting, you do the retreating. Because you're the one keeping me alive here, so just try to snipe out the cavalry if possible. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that one pike actually killed off my settler trying to get up the Rex. Okay, yeah. Lovely.
Yeah, that's all my musketeers gone then essentially, because I obviously cannot defend them against like the additional batch of 𝐊𝐬𝐬𝐧 there.
Okay.
You're aware of the fact that I'm being pushed in my base, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm trying to send units all in. Right now, also able to kill off the 𝐊𝐬𝐬𝐧 for long last.
No, you aren't. The more critical ones are still pushing on me, unfortunately. You're fighting them in melee. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be there. Another 10 musketeers coming in for them. That's a lot of stuff coming our way there. And actually I lost quite a lot of villages. Because I tried to fend them off with my villages there. I'm shipping the... just try to get out as many Carolines as possible. The next Cav batch will probably wreck me.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Also, you're idling Carolines at your barracks, your second barracks. We need to engage there. You're separating again from my units. Be careful what you're doing there. You're losing your Karolines there. Come on. Big brain play, please.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, I can shoot on them, but only if you stay behind me and cover my ass. Like, that...
So I also got my leather cannons in now.
Yeah, but try to get out as many Karolines as possible and please save them. Do not engage with them. Okay, there's a raid coming in, be careful.
Where at? I don't see any raid.
Up there's this second batch of cavalry. Try to get your second barracks up again, please.
It's already up. It's already up. I got 2 barracks up.
Okay, great. Okay, they're pushing in.
Yep.
Killing off 5 cavalrymen there. That's quite convenient. Okay, we need to push in there now, though.
Yep. It's... Oh, fuck. Getting a raid in my base.
That was the batch of cavalry I was talking about, by the way. Okay, let's push into their army. They're up here.
Yep.
Okay, this is a lot of cavalry. Like I said, let me tank the damage. Just try to make sure that your Karolines survive. So don't rush them to the front, because if you do so, then I'll die. Okay, they're falling back.
Yep. A bit.
Oh, it's another 1.5 units for free. I'll take that trade, I suppose.
Okay, blueberries now in.
Yeah, okay, we need to push in there, though.
Yep.
I have to say the first engagement didn't go ideal.
No, actually, and I really tried to get out as many units as possible, so...
Yeah, but you shouldn't have engaged them. You should have just retreated behind my units. You lost like 5 or so of your units. Okay, be careful, there they are. That will probably be the, like, crucial 5 units.
Oh, we're just running around the... Okay, we got units in the back. We need to pull them to us.
Yeah, I'm
Kev?
losing... Yeah, I'm losing villages here. A lot of villages, actually. Again, you engage with your Karolines. Bro, what are you doing there?
No, I'm shooting... Like, we just walked past those buildings.
Yeah, I'm aware, but stay behind my units. You always need to stay behind my units.
I only moved in front of your units because there was Kev up there, really.
Okay, now they're trying to raid us. Okay, and I think that their H3 is imminent now as well.
Yeah, one of them is already up.
Oh, really?
The Ottoman is already up, yep.
Oh, god damn it. Then we shouldn't probably, like, waste too much time killing the buildings here. And like I said, try to replenish your stocks of Karolines, so to speak. Okay, the cavalry is coming from behind. Be careful.
Yep.
And your 2 leather cannons are very exposed there. Be careful. Let's walk up to them. Maybe we can save them. Okay, let's push in there. Give them a... No, ignore the stable, ignore the stable.
Yeah, I'm already pulling up.
Don't,
If you have one batch of
that.
pikes or something, it would be really good to just... Okay, there's the veteran Janissaries. There will be cannons popping out any second now.
Yeah, it would be nice if you could get a stable out, but okay, yeah, there's a second one to H3.
So I'm on 50
But
Karolines
we've got a
now.
lot of, I mean, we got a lot of units here. I mean, if we can deny any good pops here, then we're fine. Okay, there's the villagers. Okay, there he is. Okay, okay, behind us, there's the cavalry coming. A lot of cavalry, actually. They're intercepting my support units there. God damn it. I'm all out of resources again.
What do you need?
Food and wood, of course, as always.
Okay, can send you some food. But we're also wrecking all their units up here, so...
Yeah, but I've lost like 50 longbow men in that engagement, so I'm not quite sure how good that went, actually. We should probably engage in close combat with the charge.
It's actually trying to push in on my units now. Yeah. But he lost all his veteran Janissaries, and we also killed off a bunch of his units, so...
Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I'm agreeing with you there.
Really, just
okay.
Really...
Be careful. There's the spear Zipais. You need to focus fire on them if possible. Oh boy, they like deleted another 5 of my 20 probably rather of my longbow. Okay, all of them down. Let's siege town center. Get the villagers killed. Okay, yeah, the Ottoman player is out of resources. I think their double fast fortress was way too greedy. This is going to bite them now.
We got a good timing there, pushing in there.
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
boy.
That was quite a stressful game, but like still, I think Blueberries still really kicking in. Like even with doing all the barrack works and getting out a lot of Carolines, they still cut us off the guard there. I mean, I built my barracks as soon as I could and started pumping out fiber batches.
The engagement didn't go optimal, honestly.
No, because they were faster. They were faster in terms of
they
units.
I mean, yeah, they were a bit faster, but that wasn't a problem here, I believe, because I was nearly ready to ship my first units. I mean, if you have a look at the team stats, they were a bit better when they first engaged. They were like 13 units more than we were, but the problem there was like once you lost all your Carolines, I completely had to retreat there, and I lost most of my longbow men like without a fight essentially. So you see that your units dropped, like you lost your 10 Carolines immediately, more or less, in the engagement.
Yeah, it killed off like 3 units.
Just like retreating with them, staying behind me, so I could have the option to retreat there, let them siege on our barracks a bit, allow me to ship my units. That would have been ideal. We weren't able to take that engagement at that point, so it would have been the wiser move to just like save our units, retreat a bit. I've shipped the 5 villages as a second shipment. Maybe that was a mistake as well, and maybe could have shipped the 6 musketeers 1 shipment earlier. That would have helped as well, but
yeah, just a bit too greedy there maybe from our side. I was also shipping the top wagons and then the 700 wood just to get my eco rolling behind of this, because I thought that's kind of the best way to go. But yeah, they pushed in really hard there. So like the amount of...
we were expecting a fast fortress play from them, and not like that much of like that amount of military aggression in H2. So I think like in hindsight, obviously there would have been ways of actually getting more out of them of the engagements we had. But on the other hand, well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure. I think the German player didn't even, like, it could have been even more units there at that timing, but it's just like Ottoman have that really fast age up, and he actually took his time to get out units. The German had his units earlier than the Ottoman had, so the push could have been even harder. So that's like the only reason why we could hold that at all, and still I lost all my Carolines that you already said, and yeah, they caught us a bit off guard there, but I wouldn't have been able to get out more units if I wouldn't have shipped some of them. So, cause I could have shipped my crossbows first and then would have had more units at that point. But yeah.
But this was actually quite close, because the raid I got in the middle of the game when we were pushing was pretty fatal. I couldn't retreat all my units, and there was like 10 units, so I lost like 7 settlers or something. So that was pretty painful.
Yeah, I also lost a couple of them. Lost a couple of them on my mine, but was able to save most of them. I only lost the 1 settler in front, and after that I didn't build settlers for a while because I tried to get out as many units as possible. So really was struggling with getting
overall
food
you lost 4 from my count here. So I mean, if you have a look at the resource rate, that's quite painful for me, because if you have a look, I mean, I was the worst with British. That's like quite painful. I mean, to be fair, the resource rate dropped at the point where I lost like the 7 villages, of course. I mean,
sure,
it does. The other thing is I was gathering a lot of wood, so that doesn't really count because wood is gathered so slowly again. But still, this was fairly unusual game for me and British, because I've shipped like 2 unit shipments, a lot of resource crates and stuff like that, and I haven't shipped like a lot of eco upgrades in this game. So yeah.
Also, you didn't have the trade post and didn't have Virginia Company on you. So Virginia Company, of course, really helps to get out a faster Brit boom and get your manor houses out faster and all that. And that didn't happen here because missing the trade route, which is actually still, I think, in favor for us, because Ottoman starting with the trade post is even stronger maybe than the British.
Yeah, and Germans most certainly is. I mean, like, without the trade post, the Germans have so much trouble getting their shipments out, and that's what makes them strong, essentially. So I think that actually was in our favor, the lack of a trade post.
I just see, why the heck did the German already build an estate? Was he missing mines?
I have no fucking clue.
So I mean, I torped one of his mines, and we had our military there. So he was actually, I think he was out of mines. He was only training Uhlans. They are super expensive. He was on double stables as well.
Triple stables, actually. We didn't siege the one in front, so.
Right. Yeah, still the forward base, 2 in his back. And yeah, that's a lot of Uhlans that he actually trained. So they cost an enormous amount of gold. And you see that because he still has like some hunts around here, which he didn't collect. So this one in front, for example, he was still on that hunt, and so he was going. I think he had a very drastic coin gathering rate here. Yeah, absolutely, wow.
Yeah, but that's kind of crazy. I mean, imagine he like invested a 600 wood for an estate already. Like, oh boy.
Yeah, right. You
must have heard.
You must really lack some coin when you do that, right?
Exactly. I think they didn't spot the coin mine like in the bottom left corner of the round map. So there is no bottom left corner, but you know what I mean, right?
Beautifully put. Where your longbows, where my Carolines walk past by.
No, not that one. On the left-hand side, the one to the left of the water.
Yeah, right.
That one hasn't even been touched yet. And I mean, to be fair, this map doesn't have a lot of coin mines, which again is in favor of us, because obviously I don't need any, or only very few. So you could have, you could have had all the coin mines on our side, and I still would have been able to like produce a lot of military. So that was another advantage for us on this map. So
yeah, I actually took many of them. So I had 4 mines on 4 torps on this mine, another 3 down here, and the middle one was already nearly gone. So I was claiming a lot of mines in this game, which you need for training Caroleans and all that. I'm also like
you're denying the opponent these mines, right? So that's like double advantage. It's a bit like shrines with the Huns, but like even more painful.
And of course, I didn't switch to melee cavalry here at all, but I think, looking at the game now... There wasn't much you could have used it against, so I think that was the wisest move you could have done here. Could have gone for a raid on the Ottoman, just raid the settlers on the left. That would have been really painful. Just 5 of them would have been enough. But,
granted, like 5 cavalries would have been useful here, but like not a full army of them. I mean, if we have a look at the last engagement, right, like the one where we actually crushed the Ottoman, that was quite painful. I mean, I was at like 60 longbows at that point, and I lost all of them nearly. Like, I mean, you didn't lose your military. I think that was like kind of bad placement. My units were closer to the Ottomans than yours were. But on the other hand, I think it's better this way than the other way, because in the other way around, they could have just cleaned me up with 10 additional Uhlans or something. So
yeah,
this was, I think, the intended way. I tanked most of the damage. You survived with most of your strong siege units, so you could have you could take advantage of the fact that we actually cleaned the units up. The other way around, it would have been way more difficult. So I think that was quite good.
I also didn't see the Falconet shipment, so those could have been a problem, because their cavalry would have been helpful. Just like two Falconets pushing in from the side would have been an issue. But I can always charge them away, or try to. And I mean, we were ahead in military a lot. We had like 50 units more than them, because they tried to go for a double fortress here, and that's essentially 4,000 to 5,000 resources down the drain just to level up your units. And I mean, the veteran Janissaries are of course really strong, but I mean, I had like 60 Caroleans there against 40 veteran, and you had all your longbows as well, and the cavalry from the German actually didn't help him much. Of course, he destroyed a lot of your longbows, but yeah, still had 60 Caroleans there, and you were pushing in with more units after that. So
the fortress was miscalculated, I believe. I think they just thought that we would lean back now and try to recover and try to boom and stuff, and then they could have shipped all their like superior military shipments in H3 and just like steamrolled us.
Yeah,
but
sure.
we actually didn't give them the time, which was the wise move, obviously. But I think they were expecting us to, and that's the reason why they didn't engage there.
Yeah, no, quite happy.
Or
It
like
was
stop building units. That was what I meant. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm quite happy with how the game went. It was a bit of a stress at some point, a bit of a trouble, a bit of an issue, and yeah, but in the end it worked out, and really happy about that. So still short and fast rush game, and I guess that's why we see you in another game in a second.
Yeah, see you then.
So here we are again. Let's see if we get another victory today. Yeah, it's quite interesting. The Swedish have really changed in their way of playing. Well, that's to be expected after all the patches. But now you have, like, when you start the merchant age, you have a like similar economy to everybody else, and until you have all your torps up sent.
I'm getting a déjà vu here because we're playing against double Dutch. Yes, and the point is we've played against these two guys on the exact same map. No, sorry, it was last time it was Arctic territories. I think now it's Siberia, but. We've played against these exact two guys playing with double Dutch on a snow map already, like a couple of games ago. I think you even saw it on this channel. The one where I played French and I think you played Portuguese, and you went for a like very fast fortress. And then we went into their base. You remember?
Yeah.
Where we pushed like on the yellow player with the skirmishes he had, and like we killed them all, and then.
Yeah. And apparently they're now pausing the game for some reason. Slow paused the game and does not respond.
Let's be gentlemen here and give them a couple seconds. I mean, I won't wait like for 2 minutes now, but yeah, okay. Usually you ask that before you continue the game, but hey. Okay, doesn't matter though. Still had sex. What I wanted to say is, what's the game plan here? Like, how do we deal with this? Because obviously they boom, I think, will be stronger than ours. So I'm not convinced that we should drag this on for too long.
Yeah, I mean, Swedish and Britain do have a strong boom, but I'm just fearing they will have a solid boom and will be up to Fortress at minute 11 or something. And that's kind of the issue I see.
I mean, we have seen in the last round we've published on this channel, or the last video we've published on this channel, was not the last round rather, that technically the Swedish boom can be as strong as the British boom if you play your cards right and invest heavily in that.
Yeah.
The question is, where does that leave us? Like, should we attempt to actually get a decent Sweden boom out or Swedish boom out, or
we try to push in early and hard and just try to get rid of their fortress timing? That's kind of the question.
I'm actually thinking now, because I think.
Yeah, you tell me. I'm adapting as always. I'm very happy to adapt and not make the decision here.
Okay, which one would you prefer? Like, do you have any preference?
I would actually like to try and boom up, but I'm really not sure if that is even possible.
I mean, okay, let's do it then. We have won one game already today, so I think like since we won in the lead, we can go a bit experimental. I think it would be the safer call to actually try and finish this early, because you can hit the Dutch very hard in second age, since they lack the musketeer and have trouble fighting off against or fighting off enemy cav raids. So I think that that might be the safer option actually, but. I think we can play it risky here and try to actually get our boom out. The question is, what am I going to do here then? Should I go on longbows nonetheless, and you go on cavalry and Carolines? Because the thing is, I see the potential problem that we're going to have a lot of trouble against the router masses. Dutch usually tend to play.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue, right? Like, I think longbows might be the better call for you, because my Carolines are just a bit stronger than musketeers, at least I feel so. But we will have
in H3 they most definitely are, yes. I'm agreeing on that, totally.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering how... Maybe I go stable first and build like one batch of hussars and try to raid them a bit. What do you think about that?
Doing a semi-FF, so to speak. Yeah, I think that might work quite good.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that. You try to delay them a bit, try to get some raids out, and then you should go for H3 very, very early, I think. And I'll try to get some longbows out, but most like primarily I try to get my mana boom and make sure that I stay on top of them economically. Let's have a look at the decks though. Okay, so I remember why we decided to push in there very early, because they both have like a very late game deck. They even have the food trickle in H1 with them.
Right.
That's like the total late games. Oh, really? You're fucking kidding me.
Gets your wood treasure.
Yeah. He's stealing like their wood treasure for me.
But he doesn't have so many...
100 wood for free. That's so annoying, because like as a Dutch you can like build nearly a bang from that. Well, that's a bit overstatement, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Super painful. That's for sure.
Because I was like way behind my base. I'm not even sure how like he ended up there without me spotting him.
Okay. So I'm still torping two. Just trying to torp two mines here to get the coin for H-up.
Yeah, you definitely should prioritize your H3, and you also maybe should try to get some town centers out as well.
Yeah, as soon as I get up.
Yeah, of course, I mean.
Okay, but I'm still building a stable. And trying to get out a raid. Let's see. Let's see. It's been ages since I last played cavalry like decisively, trying to play cavalry, so will be an interesting thing.
Yeah, probably a useful learning experience here. Like I said, it would have been way safer to actually like pressure them early, and so please take this with a grain of salt. So we are aware of that not being like the ideal strategy to counter Dutch, like what we're doing here right now. So be warned, I suppose, but
okay, there's an artillery foundry actually coming up on my side.
Are they going for grenadiers? Oh boy, okay.
Yep. They are.
Okay, I've delayed my barracks a bit because I was assuming that they would play a bit more boomy. Okay. I've heard some explosions or something.
Yeah, they're already sieging my stable here.
Alright.
But if they're not like, I will have my first pop of Hussars out now, so yep,
okay.
Thank you very much.
You're right on top of them, so that should work. Yeah, he's wasting like 5 of his grenadiers there, I think. Okay, I'm getting my... What the hell are you doing, bros?
Ah, now I even sent my crossbows, which is really shitty.
Okay, can you like, you cannot stop that anymore? They're
nah,
already there.
They're already out, just took me a little bit too long here.
Okay, that's annoying. But to be fair, he wasted a lot of like, a lot of money on those grenadiers as well, so I think that's reasonably okay-ish. Have I anything else than idle villagers? Good fucking lord. British are sometimes so annoying when it comes to like idling villagers, because he like got so many of them. Okay, got my mana boom out completely now, so I'm fairly stable now. I'm sending the 5 villages and then I'm getting up.
Fuck
I'm already
no.
I'm already hearing another round of grenadiers exploding something somewhere.
No, they really killed off my stable. What the fuck?
Bro.
Fuck it. Yeah, I wasn't able to repair it. Just so super strong with those grenadiers. But I will get the stable, that's for sure.
The artillery foundry, you mean, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I mean, the one with the artillery foundry has like not a lot of points, obviously, because he invested so much in that. So at least we got that going on for us, which is nice. Go to that. Also, I think I need a batch of spikes.
Fuck! And I'm losing my Cav up here. That's actually an issue. Just had more than I had. Okay, I'm sending
what?
blueberries now. No, against cavalry. Yeah, so he's switching to cavalry up there.
Was that the red or the blue player?
The blue player.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to go to fortress now. As I said, blueberry is coming in. I got all my torps up.
So then he actually didn't switch, right? Then that was the other one.
Yep. And I'm also putting up a stable now, Rex now.
Good.
I'm just
I'm 51 villages right now, so I'm fairly stable, right? And
as I said, blueberries are also coming in now for me. I just really want to queue my fortress before I. So if they push in on me now, I'm really have a problem here now. Okay.
Yeah, same for me actually, because I'm gathering so much gold right now, which I cannot invest into any like meaningful units.
Okay, Caroline's now.
Okay, I got the cavalry at my base. Got a batch of pikes out though, luckily.
That's good.
So I could scare them away. Oh god damn it, I didn't get the last one. Really? Okay, aging up now.
So, do you still have them running around? Okay, they're still killing off your explorer up there. See that? Not much that I can do against that, but...
I mean, I only got like 3 pikes down there, so I hope I can hold them off. Otherwise, I'm in big doo-doo.
Beautifully put. Okay, getting a push up here. Some infantry, which is actually kind of fine.
Okay. I mean, we should try to actually push them once we're up, right? So I would actually prefer. Yeah, not waiting for too long, because yeah, I'm a bit afraid of cavalry raids and also like the very strong bank boom potential of the Dutch. I mean, the fact that he didn't do it so far doesn't mean that he cannot do it in the future, right? So.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So now I'm actually trying to push out now a bit. Okay, there's the Rex up here. Let's move in there. Let's just see if I can get anything. Because I'm not up
yet.
No, just go ahead. Just take care. Okay, there's Kev in the back. I saw that.
Maybe okay. Should I? Yeah, I come towards you now because that's a lot of stuff here I got up there. Okay, be careful. We got a raid down here.
Yeah, I'm already.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, they're like threatening a lot of our villages there, and I'm definitely going to lose a lot of my villages there. That's without a doubt.
But I'm pushing them away up here.
Yeah, that's very good for you, but I'm still losing a lot of villages there. Okay, got them away though.
Okay.
For now, at least. I think I lost like 3 villages or so, which was obviously painful, but not that bad. But still, like I said, I'm like very much afraid of raids because they won't get better now. Now they're angry. Oh god damn it! What did I do? No.
Okay, got two factories down. Actually, trying to raid them now with my cavalry.
It's not freaking factories, man.
Why am I always talking about factories? Okay, I can send my heavies now and we push in.
Yeah, I'm losing the villages now though. He's still there. Couldn't you like hunt him down, please?
Yep, on my way. Let's push on.
I cannot guard like all the villages I have.
Let's
on, like, all the
push on that
places.
stable, right?
Yeah, can do. Walking up there.
Also killing off his cavalry now.
Yeah, at least that. Lost a couple villages though, like at least 5 or 6 again, which was bad. But my second TC up now as well, and building the third now as well. So
okay, he got his goons out, so he will catch my raid once again. My factories are coming up towards us.
what?
My cannons. Okay, got a lot of goons there. Okay, I'm actually killing off some settlers there. That's really good. So because he pulled back his goons, just try to get out the shots with longbows, if that's somehow possible.
Yeah, but I scared them away. They won't play with us anymore, unfortunately.
Oh fuck! I'm getting a raid here.
You got a lot of cavalry there, which you don't need there, most definitely.
Okay, killed off my. Okay, as I said, I just lost a couple of settlers here.
Yeah, that's annoying, but what can I say? Okay, let's push in there. I'm like spamming units from 2 barracks right now, and like my economy is looking pretty stable. So I mean, they
Mine
like
as well.
catching up. They're catching up right now, but we shouldn't allow them to.
Okay. Okay, units.
Yeah, only routers apparently. Be careful with your cannons though. Don't want to lose them there. I also got the range upgrade on my longbowmen, but okay, they're going to try to snipe your falconets there.
Okay, there's also skirmishes in front of us.
And some villages behind. Okay, he called Minutemen. Like I said, be aware of the fact that you might
Yeah, fuck.
found some villages here. Lose your... Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, all the goons in the back. Got both my cannons.
Yeah, that was essentially unavoidable. Okay, doesn't matter, let's push in there now. I'm massing longbowmen here, and they most definitely help against everything they put up there. Okay, be careful, another couple routers there.
Okay, there's a cannon. I'm chasing the cannon off.
You still have military units here, like for the 3rd time, man. Get them off there.
Yep, sorry. On my way. I got the cannon.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good, actually.
Okay, that's some.
Be careful, you're engaging
there.
into pikes there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're bit off a bit more than they could chew at this point because.
Okay, there's another 2 factories. I'm charging in on
there
them.
are no factories. God
No
damn it.
cannons.
Could you please stop using the word factory? That's so confusing.
Yep, got them.
Okay.
Chased them off. You're just alone there for now against cavalry, but I'm coming back towards you as soon as I got those skirmishes. Yep, pulling up towards you.
Okay, I think I should train some pikes now as well because first of all we need some buildings sieging, building like siege. You know what I mean? And also
some of your longbows are still walking up there, really weird. 𝐄𝐸𝐸𝐸 does look really good. Yeah, there's just some longbows like walking up to that.
Yeah, but they were supposed to like shoot on the villages there, I think.
Okay.
Okay, be careful. There's some additional routers. Okay, there's additional 2 cannons. I think I can get them out though. First one is down, second one is down as well. Okay, yeah, both of them have fallen. Olympus has fallen. I repeat, Olympus has fallen.
Right? No, it's fine. You're right. It has. Okay. I think actually we're doing quite a good. I think it's going good. I think it is going good.
Yeah. I think they can't keep up with our economy. I'm at 80 villages now, and they are like constantly pressured in their base. So I mean, obviously the banks do still stand, but the
banks
I think I should start building some additional barracks.
Yeah, I'm just super full of gold at the moment, so I'm building actually a couple of cannons to help us out. They had so much cavalry there, so I was really afraid of that. But
they still do. But yeah. Okay, they're engaging there again, or I think they tried to. Yeah, like double Dutch is also not an ideal combination, I think, because like you can be pretty strong with your boom there, but I mean they didn't even use it properly. Going up to H4 now.
Okay, good. Now
yeah,
I'm
like
super out of
okay, be
coin
careful.
again.
There's another three falconets.
Yep. Should I charge into them?
Yeah, do that. Otherwise, it might be too expensive.
Walk. I can't get past your longbows. I'm charging, but they are not moving.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, I snapped them out anyway.
Yeah, okay. Still, that was shit. I used my charge there without making any damage at all. There's still so many goons up there. I'm super afraid. Like, I got 4 falconets now moving in, but we really have to shoot at those goons.
Yeah, okay, we'll do. If you ask me that nicely.
Yeah, with you, with we I mean you.
I know.
Okay, 4 falconets are now in.
Yeah, I'm on 90 villagers. I mean, there's nothing they can do at this point. But I appreciate that they won't resign. I mean, that's like
Just
true
makes the
fighting
game
spirit.
a
By the
little
way,
bit
if you have
longer.
like one cavalryist or something you can send up there, that would be nice.
1 cavalry.
Yeah, because there are like a lot of villages there.
Right now I don't have any. Oh, what the fuck! They're already killing off again my
Yeah,
fucking.
working on it.
Yeah, now he's losing all his goons at long last. But he got off 2 of my 4 falconets once more. It's crazy. She's sending sending blackberries now.
Blackberry. Well, I mean, if you need the food. Oh, okay. I'm a Moran. I'm officially a Moran. I forgot like 60 units of mine in the back because I didn't put like a gathering point for them up.
And you're actually losing falconets here. Wow.
I mean,
Yeah, falconets. Now you're losing longbows there. I'm sorry. My voice and my.
be careful. You're losing all your units there against 3 falconets.
What the fuck?
There was like nearly all of your units there, so be careful because I'm
You're also
very afraid
losing
of...
more of them.
Yeah, try to stop that. That's like melee cavalry, but like I got 60 units, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm not doing like a good job there, but at least I'm not losing all
Got
my
all the
units there.
falconets out by losing mine.
That's a noble sacrifice indeed.
Can you just pull back a little bit?
Where to?
Bonk. Yeah, just because there's more units coming in, more skirmishes.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Let's pull back to your forward base then, right?
Okay.
I mean, I got both factories out now as well, so like I said, I'm pretty solid. It's all right, I guess.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Even though half my villages are idling. I also would love to get the veteran, the industrial longbow upgrade out. The guard longbowmen.
I'm actually
Okay,
going
so-
for a raid up here. There's definitely some settlers up there.
Yeah, do
Yep.
that.
There we go. Hello there.
Got any?
Bunch of them actually.
Good, good. That's some decent news there. I mean, I got like 50 or 60 longbowmen there.
Oh, and I'm
guard
losing
upgrade is
settlers
being
up there.
researched. Yeah, that's totally right.
I mean, he's also losing them, but... Okay, you're pushing
but
in
we-
there.
Yeah, I do, because the guard upgrade is done, and I thought that I might like...
You're getting a raid now here with like 9 hussars.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. What can I do against it?
I just wanted
That's
to
my
let you
issue
know.
right now. Yeah, I'm struggling to do anything against the raids currently, which is quite dangerous because I lost like 10 villages or something there. So we need to push in there again, please. We need to stop them.
Okay. Wait.
from doing that shit in my base. Can you try to stop them? The 10 hussars in my base, because I cannot gather any.
Yep.
I also got 3 additionals, 1 down here. Like I'm losing villages left and right.
You're still gathering a lot of units back in your base. Okay, there's another more falconets up there.
Yeah, they placed them right on top of me. That's a bit ridiculous.
Okay, I'm now on the hussars here. On the one.
Try to focus the ones in the bottom.
Yeah,
of my
I'm
map.
already running towards them.
I haven't gathered any resources. They idled me pretty significantly.
We have to stop destroying all those houses up there. We have to focus on the units.
Yeah, I know, but I have to focus on not losing any more villagers right now, because I lost 20 villages or something in the process of this raid. So
okay, but we also destroyed up the military up there.
did we? That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, didn't really have the capacity to check. Yeah, that was pretty unnecessary. Don't know.
Okay, now I also killed off all the remaining units back in the base. You're still gathering some units up there. Okay, there's a lot of hussars there trying to get your longbows. Wow, Swedish just takes up a mass of gold at these dames. I'm on 60 villagers, so I'm still trying to get up to more villagers. Yeah, but your eco is like super on top. It's crazy.
Well, not right now.
Okay.
But
killed off all the units there.
yeah, they actually walled himself in. Or off, whatever.
If you have a couple of pikes, we need to destroy those banks up there. But first we need to get through this wall here.
Affirmative.
Okay. Actually... What the fuck? Please shoot out the falconets if it's possible.
Yeah, I'm actually doing that. Second one gone. Third one gone. If you shoot down the cavalry, I'm happy to do the same with the...
Yep, on it.
God damn it. Are you serious?
Okay, we got the walls opened. No need to focus down more walls.
Can you repeat what I'm supposed to do with my pikes?
Yeah, there's 2 banks up there and still a town center, so having like 20 pikes or something up there would be really helpful.
Okay, roger that.
Just so much in demand of coin. I'm starting to collect off your coin mines, right?
Yeah, do that.
Okay, you're firing on the banks up there and I'm losing my... We have to focus on the routers down there, and there's more
I'm not
cannons.
quite sure what he's building all the routers against, honestly. Like, what do we do to deserve so many routers? I mean...
I built a couple of cavalry just to get out some raids and stuff like that.
Yeah, but right now we're not building any. Okay, also please get some villages to the front. I need some closer barracks here. Up on the front. Having some pikes walking towards the banks now.
Yeah, sweet. I'm just expecting them to
Okay, and I'm
build
getting
some
another fucking raid out here, another raid here.
Where? Okay, well you have the town center right next to it, so just put them into the town center.
Yeah, but I'm afraid of my factories.
Yeah.
Like,
build one batch. It's only okay. We have to focus down those falconets. Can't be that they're just running around like crazy. There. Also, you have a lot of hussars in your units actually.
I'm aware. I have hussars everywhere. It's pretty annoying actually.
Yeah, I'm killing them off now.
Appreciate.
Another 2 falconets down there.
There's another 5 cavalry coming, and I need you to shut these raids down ASAP.
Yeah, I'm sending in more hacker pellets now.
There's like 3 running towards your base. You're running straight past them.
Yep, on my way.
Okay, there's more hussars in the enemy base. I got both of no, I actually only got one of the banks.
There's still so many falconets. Once again.
Yeah, I know. But when I'm pressured by hussars, I can't do shit against the falconets.
Okay,
but,
I got some of them out now.
You could shoot the hussars that are shooting on my units. If you do that, I kill the falconets.
Yep. All over and out.
Pretty unwilling to resign.
Yeah, they're really stubborn.
Yeah. People should know when they're beaten. What? That's a gladiator quote.
Okay.
No, I think he says they should know when they're conquered, but doesn't change anything. All right. Okay. So
maybe we could just shake down that stable. I'm positively sure that he's building his units from there.
He's building units from a stable. That's quite a
yeah, but like
analysis,
really near to your base. That's the thing.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Like there. Okay, there's more cannons.
Yeah, taking care of them. Aging up to age 5 now, by the way. What do you need, in resources? I mean, gold is the only thing I cannot really offer you, but I have like 6,000 food
I only
wood
need
floating
food.
around.
I only need food to get up to fortress. Industrial.
Take this.
Thank you very much. I'm also like now switching to estates and all that stuff. Okay, how does it look in the base? This is just so relaxed, like, we're in a space. Okay, Red has resigned, finally. Finally, because I'm destroying a stable now as well.
Yeah, like, this game was just a bit ridiculous, honestly. This was over, like, since, like, 20 minutes or so. I mean...
yeah, well...
It was pretty ridiculous. But,
annoyed the hell out of you with those raids.
Oh... Don't even get me started, really. Like, have a look at my villager population. Like, they really killed me, 14 villager with the raids. I mean,
but actually that's
matter,
fine.
Honestly,
look at the raid I did for blue. He was on 30 villagers and I killed off like 14 villagers of his up at the coin mine, and he wasn't even able to do anything against it.
I was at 53 villages when I aged to age 3, so yeah, that was pretty decent, I suppose. Let's have a look at the resource gathering rate. Okay, my resource gathering rate was shit. Yeah. Considering the fact that I had so many villages out, but that was because I was gathering so much wood. It's kind of amazing also, how much that ruins your raid.
Also, you had very hard idle times. Like, looking at the graph, it's mostly purple peaks there in the early game, and I had some, like, oh no, the Dutch actually had some in the mid game when we were at his base. He was idling 30 villagers the whole time. So that went well.
I was rushing around all my villages because of the raids all the time. That was pretty annoying. So that cost me quite a bit of gathering time, but... I tried to save as many villages as I could, but...
Still, like, you had like 30 villages more than I had, and we still had round about the same eco at that time. So, like, at least very similar.
The thing is, have a look at the wood collection rate. That might explain everything.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah,
like, they gathered more wood than the 3 of you combined, like, by a fair margin, actually.
Yeah, Mr. Timmy actually got all the coin here, which is to be expected from Dutch. He also had all his banks up, and yeah, it was quite an interesting and like, for me personally playing it, it was quite an entertaining game as well. Just like really happy with how Swedish are playing right now. I was like, that Grenadier start caught me off guard a bit, but I was just
honestly, it was a waste. Like, that was actually what brought us the victory here. I mean, you lost your stable, yeah, that was a bit annoying, but I mean, come on, he wasted like resources on 2 batches of Grenadier without any anti-cavalry support, allowed you to basically kill them off for free, and wasted like the money on the artillery foundry as well. So I think that was actually what lost him the game, because I mean, he could have invested that amount of resources into like 2 or 3 banks actually, and that would have been way more dangerous. Yeah,
we probably expected me to start with Karelians, and against that the Grenadiers were actually quite helpful, but skirmishers would have been even...
I mean, you can just skirmishers would have into them.
Yeah, and skirmishes would have been better, like still cheaper and like doing at least the same amount of damage because they got the multiplier against heavy infantry and range resist. So yeah, you're right. You invested like 2,000 resources or something into 10 grenadiers and that artillery foundry, and it didn't really diminish my boom.
Which is, like, to point this out, not a factory, right? Not a factory. It's just
not
an
a
artillery
factory.
foundry, not a factory, right? Falconets are not factories, and barracks neither. So.
And you lost falconets there. Oh, actually, you don't have any. It's longbows. I'm sorry. No, I'm just throwing all those terms up all over the place. It's actually, it can be quite an issue.
You're losing your things there. Yeah. Okay, good to know.
I would just switch to something, like calling everything something. Yeah, but still, like we had that push then, and like I went up to Fortress pretty aggressively, got up at 10 minutes and had blueberries in at that point. Do you even see when the blueberries kicked in? Not really. Not that much.
To be fair, the game was too long. So the problem here is that the problem here is that you have just too much resources gathered overall to see like these very small, minute increases you get when you like chip blueberries.
Still looking at only my graph, because you're taking it off a little bit, of course, but looking at only my graph.
Okay,
I don't really have that.
Let us have a look at Raf's graph.
Look at my graph. My graph is amazing. Well, you don't really see that. Like I was sending blueberries round about 7 or 8 minutes.
7:35. Yeah, well, I mean, at 7:50 you like got this little jump, but that can't be from blueberries though.
No, that must have been some crates. That must have been the 700 wood and some like probably 9 minutes or something.
Well, no, at 8:30 your rate starts to become a bit steeper. Do you see that? Like,
but even looking at food only, look at food only. There you see blueberries. It's really just a very small difference there. It's at 9:30.
You mean that little kink at 9:20, 9:30, something like that? Yeah, might
but
be.
I think that at the same time the problem was that I was switching most of my villagers away from food and towards wood to get on an artillery foundry and get out more buildings, get on I switched everything to wood to get out a barracks as soon as possible because I saw the cavalry up there.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I think that's why you don't see that like steep increase, and switching to wood obviously is very cost intensively. So you will see wood collection rate. Right, you see that when I kicked in the fortress that I switched all my villagers to food about 9 minutes in. To wood, about 9 minutes. And then I sent the 1,000 wood after that, which is that really steep increase after the third age. And with that, yeah. No, it was very interesting and really enjoyed that. I started to collect a lot of coin and I didn't really have the best management of resources here, and my boom wasn't
me neither.
as crazy as it could have been, but I got out a lot of military and I was always... In the early game, I was always ahead of you in terms of military, and that's why you were able to boom better, which was fair enough. It's a bit unfortunate that I lost my 4 cav units up in the base without dealing any damage at all, because that actually brought us back down. So that was... He also had that pop at that time. He only had 3 out because he sent them from his home city, which is really weird because he didn't use them. But I think he saw mine, so he was afraid. And then when I was in his base, I thought like, well, that's 3. I have 4, no worries. And right at that time, another 5 popped out from his stable. And that's why I lost them all. So you see that here in the graph. But we were able...
That's a bit unlucky, but that's the way it is.
But we see the red player actually didn't get up any more military. He did like that transition to an infantry rush with pikes only, because he thought I'm on cavalry now. But then I had my crossbows, which I had sent from my home city and my first batch of Caroleans, so I also killed off those and killed off another 2 Rex. So that like early play of the Dutch red player didn't work out at all.
You definitely won the mind game there. I agree. That's
he
a
came
cool
with
thing
Grim.
with Sweden, though, right? You can like start with Caroleans, and you build a couple batches of hussars, and the enemy thinks, oh well, okay, now I need to counter cavalry, and then you like roll up with, I don't know, additional 40 Caroleans or something. So that's pretty cool.
I mean, you can do that with Britain as well. So you could like start stable.
Yeah, but I mean, from H3 onwards, Carolines are probably the better unit. I mean, I'd argue that Carolines are not as great as Musketeers in H2 because, like, we've tested it. They actually like weaken a shootout and they're more expensive, even though like the difference is small. But like I said, they still lose the shootout. So, well.
Yeah. And they're not that fast anymore, the Carolines, I mean. Well, yeah, anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
We, like, from that point on, when we pushed into their base, destroyed all the blue military, that was actually a lot. We really pushed his, like, 50 units down to 0. So we had some really good engagement there because both of us were just cranking out so many units.
Yeah, that went quite well, actually.
We haven't had the better eco at that point because of your eco, mostly. But yeah, with that game, it's really interesting, and we got that early map control there, and which from that on it just went downhill for them because they weren't able to control the map. Even with Dutch, you need to collect some food, you need to get on some mines because their military is so coin intensive. Then I was actually able to raid some of his settlers here for the blue player. That was so super harmful, probably even like similarly harmful as the raids in your base. He was also forced to go into his town center for like many minutes when we are in their base. And yeah, just some more cannons would have been helpful maybe, but against all the buildings, I mean. But like every time I had cannons, he had like 20 Reuters just focusing them out. So they're super fast and like it's really hard to kill them off when they try to get the cannons. Yeah. No, but really happy. Really happy with how that went. Overall, a very interesting game. Really enjoyed that. And yeah, really shows how, like, both games really show that Sweden is once again playable in a quite, quite good way, I think. And especially combined with the boomsive like Britain, of course. So, I would say that's it for today.
Exactly. Have a nice day.
And see you in future videos.
Goodbye.